What's up guys, today I have 15 huge GTA 6 gameplay details to go over. These are all coming from Bloomberg's Jason Schreier, who did a pretty lengthy article on Rockstar Games and how they've cleaned up their frat boy culture and GTA 2. So this is a lot of employees, current and ex, actually speaking out about the working conditions at Rockstar and also giving a ton of information about GTA 6. Now this article does have a paywall behind it. I basically went through and gathered all of the gameplay details I think you guys will be interested in, but the link will be down in the description in case you're interested. So let's get started. Up first at the number 1 spot, GTA 6 is confirmed to have more interior locations than previous GTA games. I know this was a big complaint of Grand Theft Auto 5 was the lack of interiors in that, so it's nice to see Rockstar have addressed this one. Next up, Rockstar initially wanted to create the biggest map in the GTA series and include areas of both North and South America. However, this was later cut content after they reeled in their ambitions. Now the game's map is going to be based around one city, which is Vice City, or fictional Miami, and the surrounding areas around it. So the map size could actually be a similar size to GTA 5 with these kind of ambitions reeled in here. The next GTA game is confirmed to have 2 playable characters, one of them being a female lead character. What we know so far is the woman is going to be a Latino, and she is going to be a pair of leading characters in a story influenced by the bank robbers Bonnie and Clyde. And wow, this is pretty huge news. This is the first time in the GTA series we've ever had a playable female lead character. I have seen some people online a bit pessimistic about this fact. I'm personally more pessimistic about some of the other facts I'm going to be going over later in the video, but for this one, I think if Rockstar actually developed a really good lead female character with a strong story, similar to maybe Sadie Adler that we had in Red Dead Redemption 2, which was an amazing female character that, you know, if that was playable in Red Dead Redemption 2, I'm sure a lot of fans would really enjoy playing Sadie Adler, so I'm sure if Rockstar had a similar development, it could be a really great character to have in GTA 6. But of course, let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. GTA 6 has been confirmed in development since 2014. However, the game has had its issues. Even earlier in 2022 this year, a group of designers actually quit Rockstar's Edinburgh office, Rockstar North, telling their colleagues they were sick of the lack of progress with the development of the game. Apparently there's been some design issues on core aspects of the game, such as even combat. We're still going through changes even after developers expected them to be locked down already. GTA 6 has been making slower development process, and this was again part of the reason why the company had to reassign developers on Bully 2, Red Dead Online and even GTA 5 Online and have more support on the game. Next up, this is a big one. Apparently we're not going to get all of the content in the game at launch to avoid crunch time for the developers. So the game is apparently going to be updated after release with some new content, including new missions, and apparently even map expansions over time to allow them more time to create this content rather than doing it all for their initial launch date. Rockstar developers have confirmed to Bloomberg that GTA 6 will feel very different from the previous GTA games. Now this is one that makes me a wee bit nervous personally, the fact that Rockstar's own developers are stating that the game will feel very different due to these cultural changes at the company. Bloomberg even said there's some Rockstar employees that are still trying to figure out how to make games at this new iteration of Rockstar and wonder what even a Grand Theft Auto game looks like in today's environment. Now I guess there's a few ways you can interpret this quote, but what it sounds like to me is that even Rockstar developers themselves are a little unsure on what the reception of this game will be. The old Rockstar games that created GTA 5 and even Red Dead Redemption 2 apparently encouraged a 7-day work week and having mandatory 14-hour work days for months. However, the company has promised their employees this will no longer happen. The release date for this game is apparently at least 2 years away. The codename for this game was originally Project Americas. GTA 6 will be more censored and not make jokes about marginalized groups, in contrast to how they did it in previous games, and the phrase they used in this article was they're being cautious not to punch down on certain groups. Now this is one that concerns me a little bit because the GTA series has always kind of been like South Park to me. In South Park, no group is safe, you know, everybody gets made fun of, it's just a satirical take on America, and no matter if you're politically on the left or on the right, you're going to get some jokes thrown at you and no one was safe. But that looks to have now changed. And this is also in line with what Rockstar has been doing to GTA 5 in their most recent re-release on next-gen consoles. They actually secretly removed some politically sensitive jokes from the game, and they also internally cancelled a Cops and Crooks minigame following the police brutality riots and issues in mid-2020. This apparently caused senior executives at Rockstar to be concerned about the narrative if they did release content that could have skepticism around this. So that's all of the new GTA 6 details we have from that article. While I'm personally optimistic for this game, I can't help but feeling as a player still a bit of distrust towards Rockstar from how they handled abandoning Red Dead Online, what they did with the trilogy, and also the remaster of GTA 5. I think Rockstar still has a lot of trust to actually rebuild with the fans after some of those decisions. But yeah, let me know what you guys think with a comment. If you do want to be kept up to date with all the latest GTA 6 news and updates, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss out, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.